Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here. Welcome to the next installment in our Summer Beer Variety Pack Review Series. What are we drinking today?
Today we're drinking the New Belgium A Season for the Sun Variety Pack.
All right, we're also going to spice things up and talk about some of our favorite summer video games. So you know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And sit back, relax, pour yourself a summer beer if you care to, and let's talk about these beers and some of our favorite summer games.
WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I want you to check out Gaming Off the Grid, tough guy.
All right, here we go. It's summer beer time. We're going to jump right into this thing. We have the New Belgium Variety Pack, right?
Yes, this includes 4 beers. It includes the Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA, the Mural, which is a collaboration beer with a Mexican brewery. Then it includes the Citradelic, which is a Tangerine IPA, and then the Passion Fruit Kolsh style ale.
Yeah, so these are all beers you can get regularly, and they're just combined into this variety pack. They feel like it's their taste of summer. So we're going to go ahead, jump into the beer review, and then we're going to rapid fire after each beer a favorite, or one of our favorite summer games that we enjoy playing in the summertime.
Oh, great.
So here we go. Let's go ahead and try this. This one we have had before. I think we did this on an episode.
Yes, we did this in our WrestleMania episode. This is a pretty good Juicy Haze IPA. And Voodoo Ranger, I think, is what everyone knows from New Belgium.
Yeah,
everyone
really
knows a style of a Voodoo Ranger.
I think if you're looking like, oh, I've heard the craze, the Juicy Haze craze, everybody's going crazy about these beers. Great introductory to it. They do it right with this beer. I've had better Juicy Haze IPAs, but I really like this one.
Yeah, I would say this is a good introduction.
Yeah.
I like what you said. 2 IPAs or hazy IPAs. Hazy IPAs is the new craze, and I've talked about that a bunch. And for being a hazy IPA and for I've had so many of them, this kind of falls at the bottom because I've had a lot of really good ones. It's still refreshing, it's really simple, it's a good introduction beer, but for me, it's not the greatest.
I do think it screams summer though. It does have that summer vibe to it. So anyway, rapid fire game that you would pair with this to play in the summer outside. We do a lot of gaming out in like our garage. It's kind of like a deck the way it opens up. So yeah, we do a lot of gaming down there.
That's really tough. One that comes to mind that would go great with this, I'm not a huge fan of sports games, but Mario Golf on N64. It's a good, chill, relaxed vibe. You know, you can play at your own pace. There's not like a timer. Yep. It is competitive, but it's a slow game, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to piggyback off of that, and I'm going to go with a series that I don't even play that much on my own, but I'm going to go with Tiger Woods 06.
Oh, the Tiger Woods games are awesome.
I've had multiple occasions where we have a few friends over. We put on like a wrestling pay-per-view or some movie or something like that in the garage, light up cigars, and jump into some Tiger Woods with the multi-tap on the PS2. Not the most glamorous game, but it's a great party game.
It's a great summer party game.
So let's jump into this next one. It has me very intrigued. It's the Mural, however you say it.
Yes, it's an Agua, Fresca, Cervesa. So it has watermelon, lime, hibiscus, and agave. And this is the collaboration beer with a Mexican brewery.
Wow, I really like this. Yeah, this is not a beer I would normally grab. This is definitely one, if I seen it on draft, I probably wouldn't normally pick this. But I like this.
Wow. It has a lot of flavors that are really unique to be in a beer, and I feel like watermelon is a hard flavor.
It is.
I love watermelon candies, and the watermelon comes through.
It tastes pretty natural too. It doesn't sound like an artificial watermelon flavor. This
is really unique and really good.
Yeah, and I'm getting, is there lime in here? I'm pulling out some lime. This is a really good brew.
Yeah, I'm getting that lime and watermelon. I'm not very familiar with, the agave or the hibiscus flavors. I don't even know what those are, honestly. Are they fruits? I don't know. But there's something. But watermelon and lime, it's really good. It has that nice watermelon color where it's like reddish but kind of clear.
Other than sours, I don't typically like fruit with my beer, I would say. But like this is a little too fruity, at least my preconceived notion is. But I really like it.
Yeah, this is really good.
So anyway, rapid fire game. What is a game you can picture yourself playing, drinking this beer in the hot heat?
I got sports on my mind again, which is crazy. I never think about sports. I'm going to have to go with NFL Blitz on the N64. A great pick up and play, super quick. You can yell at each other and then just go back. Yeah, and it's such a sweet game.
Yeah, and all these games are a ton of fun to just anybody can jump in and play and have a
the barrier to entry is so easy.
Yeah, like we've obviously played conference stuff a ton when we're hanging out, but we've played together. And getting someone who doesn't play games typically to play, it's kind of tough. I'm going to piggyback off that again and go with a very similar type of game. It doesn't need much explanation. N64, NBA Hang Time.
Ooh, good
Reason
pick.
we're going with N64 a lot is we have that hooked up in the garage. So we're
And
kind of
it's
going with
four-
games that
and
we
it's
can
four
play down
players,
there.
yes.
Yeah, 4-player, really easy to go. But same reason I in picking that is probably the same reason you picked NFL Blitz. So anyways, moving on.
To the Citradelic Tangerine IPA.
Yeah.
I am really excited to try this because tangerine is a good flavor and I love IPAs. This has a nice clear color to it. Hopefully this doesn't disappoint me.
Yeah. That's a unique beer.
Interesting. That's not what I expected
No,
at all.
definitely not.
Not what I expected.
Wow. Very light on the hops. Very crisp. Man, I don't really know. I'm kind of confused by this one.
I'm very confused. I don't taste much of the tangerine. I don't really taste a lot of hops, so like if I were to try this and not know what it is, I would say this is like a pale ale. Well, I would not guess that this was an IPA. It's very simple, it's very light,
Very thin.
very thin. The flavor dissipates immediately. Man, I'm kind of disappointed by this.
Yeah,
I had high hopes for it.
Yeah, not very impressed with that one. First two I think are really good brews. This one, I mean, it's not offensive. I would rather have this than a lot of other beers that domestic stuff or whatever. But okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So now, quick fire summer games. Go.
We love, because we have the PS2 in the garage as well, light gun games. So there's a ton of them on the PS2. We have a full episode on that, but I'm just going with Time Crisis 2.
Time Crisis 2, great choice. I love light gun games, and they're so much fun to play outside, smoking a cigar.
And we have this really crappy, big RCA CRT. But it's awesome because it's like recreating an arcade.
It feels like an arcade vibe.
It's got the rounded tube screen. It's really cool. So that's what I'm going to go with.
I'm going to kind of piggyback on you, but not the style of game. I'm going to stay with the PS2, and I'm going to go with the Simpsons Road Rage. It's kind of like the Simpsons version of Crazy Taxi, and it is so much fun. It's super easy. You can pick your character. You can unlock different vehicles, and I've played this game so much growing up. It's just a lighthearted, fun game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, when you have people over, and that's what we like to do a lot in the summer, is have people over to game. You don't want to bring something too heavy to the party because not everybody's gamers. That's the thing.
Yeah, and
they dabble.
It kind of pairs well with beer too. You don't want to bring anything too heavy. You want to bring something light and fun and easy that everyone will enjoy.
And we could both, go to barbecues and stuff and bring an IPA or a stout, which stout's a bad summer choice, but you know my point, and really just kick everybody in the nuts. But you want to bring something that is enjoyable, that can. We always try introducing like non-gamers and non-craft beer folks into the realm of what we're doing, right? Back into that fun couch co-op, just have a beer and a relaxed experience. So anyway, great choices. Let's move into the last beer here. It's the Passion Fruit Kolsh. I love the colors of the can. I'm a big fan of that colorway.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet color.
But this beer could be garbage. So
yeah, it looks really thin. It's
got a good nose.
Oh yeah,
it really does.
I don't know what. That's a fruit of some sort.
But probably a passion fruit.
Ooh, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense.
All right. Very citric beer, for sure.
It kind of has a sour tartness, but not like it's trying to be, but it's not quite. Does that make sense?
I'm picking up on the finish.
It's
very. I'm picking up on the wheat component of some sort there on the finish. I don't know if you're getting that on the back end of the tongue.
A little bit. This one kind of lingers a little bit longer than the other ones.
Yeah, this is a unique brew. I do like it though.
This is another one where I would drink it, but if I've had it before, I'd be like, I'd look at other options.
I mean, I don't love it, but so
it's not a bad summer beer, but it has a weird. I feel like the wheat and the passion fruit kind of crash a little bit, and it's, at least in my mouth, it's not bad, but I've had better.
Yeah. So let's jump in last before we rank these, because we'll rank them our favorite to least favorite. Last game you love to play in the summer. Good party summer game.
I'm gonna stick with the PS2. And I'm gonna throw a curveball. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Any of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games are fantastic. 3 is my favorite. It's so much fun. It's one player, but you can pass the stick back and forth. I think there is a co-op mode where you can do tag teams, but one player, and it's just like, dude, I don't know where the secret tape is. You go find the secret tape. And you can they're 2-minute quick matches. You can pause. You don't have to. Like, it's just a nice, simple,
get a couple of men, pause it for a couple hours, come back to it.
It's awesome. It's a good summer outside game.
And great soundtrack as well.
I love
that pick. It's a very lighthearted game, and it's one of those things you can get hardcore with it if you want, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
my pick I'm going to go with is Super Mario World. And the reason I'm going to do this is it's one of those games that anytime I have a group of friends over, it's just kind of like, hey, let's finish the night. You just want to blast through Super Mario World. And just recently, a longtime follower of the channel, Mia Hurricanes, Brian Newland, Hawkeye Hutch, a couple of those guys were over here. And that's how we finished our night. We watched a pay-per-view.
Awesome.
And we're like, everybody's about ready to go. We're all tired. And we're like, you know what? We're going to beat Super Mario World. I think it's a great, lighthearted game. And it's also a game, if you finish your night that way, that you walk out and you're like,
yeah, you feel
just
good.
beat Super Mario World.
It's somewhat of an easy game, too. Like,
yeah,
there are challenging parts, but you can just jump in and figure out the platforming. It's pretty straightforward, and that's a great pick.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. Rank these beers 1 to 4.
1 to 4, okay. I think the first one I'm going to go with is the Mural. That's my number one. I love watermelon and watermelon taste. Then my number 2 is the Juicy Haze IPA. It's just a straightforward hazy IPA.
Yep.
Now this is when things get tough. It's because these two are kind of disappointing. I think 3 would be passion fruit, and then the Citradelic.
I'm exact same.
Really?
100% on the point. You nailed it there. I think that this beer is very disappointing to me.
The Tangerine.
You know, if there's people out there that like it, sorry, but I don't really get this beer. I really don't. This beer is just kind of confusing.
The passion fruit.
Yeah, but I can see myself drinking it. These 2 beers I can see buying on the regular.
Yes.
Standalone.
And all of these beers you can buy standalone.
Well, the Mural, however you say it, is the winner
Yes.
chicken dinner.
And it's a sweet
fantastic beer. Great color. Yeah, so many good things going on. It's time to get outside, folks. Enjoy some summer beers. And if you got a cool deck set up or a garage set up, get some retro games going. It's a ton of fun. And it's one of those things, if you pick games like the ones we picked today, it can be lighthearted. It can be like something in the background that you just grab and play for a little bit and then shut it off or whatever you want to do. But I think the games we picked are really dialed in. And you can have a lot of fun with these. So you guys know the drill. We always appreciate you tuning in and subscribing to the channel. Keep gaming, keep drinking, and we'll see you next time right here on Gaming Off the Grid. Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here. It's time for the next installment of our Summer Beer Variety Pack review series.
Yes.
Okay. Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here. It's time for our next installment, our Summer Beer Variety Pack.
Summer beer, too many words.
Hey guys, great
day to you, Great Dane. Great Dave.